I was like 16 and my dad used to go. My neighbor had horses and I loved it.
Trainer Joe Taylor grew up around horses most of his life. He began his love for the horses with standardbred racing by visiting the track.
The first couple times I kind of got drugged there, but then once I got there, I loved it, and then I would be bugging him. And we went every Sunday night to Liberty Bell. That's when they had some good races. And I caught a random guy coming out of the stable area, said, I'd really love to do this. Turned out to be the leading driver there, Silda Campbell Jr. And he took me under his wing. I worked for him for 6 months for nothing, but he showed me the game, and I worked for that for quite a few years.
What are some differences between standardbreds and thoroughbreds?
It's not a completely different game, but it's a different game. The horses are handled differently. The horses are built differently. The standardbreds are well taken care of, but the thoroughbreds are more intricate with the legs and stuff like that.
As he made the move to thoroughbreds, trainer Joe Taylor remembers his mentor and lessons learned.
Pop Karenny was a legend. Tony Karenny just passed away, I believe it was last year, 92 years old or 91 years old, but he was like a second father to me and one of the sharpest guys you could ever come across training horses.
Practicing patience with horses is something trainer Joe Taylor does every day, and he does it for various owners.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure. I mean, it's a great game, and you have to love it to be in it, but it's a tough process to get, especially when you're taking a horse and you're putting foundation under them, and there's so many obstacles. And if you can get through all them obstacles, then you can only hope that the horse can run. Owners are completely different. You'll have an owner that wants to run every 2 weeks, and some horses can handle that. Then you'll have the owner that just wants his horses run once a month, wants them, it's a difference between the claiming game and the allowance and stake game, really.
It's all about the team at the Joe Taylor barn. He talks about his hardworking staff.
I'm here every day. I got a great team. I've always had a great team. They've been with me forever. My assistant's fantastic. He does the work of 3 people, and I have 2 grooms that could have trainer's license. I have 2 hot walkers that have had trainer's license. So I have a lot of experience under me, and that's what a trainer needs.
Joe Taylor's stable is called Hoodie Boy Stable for a special reason.
That German Shepherd actually was my dog. His name was Hogan, and I had a parrot. I used to call him Hoodie Boy. The parrot repeated it, called him Hoodie Boy every day, and that's where Hoodie Boy came from.
Any advice for young, aspiring trainers?
If you want to do the game right, you got to start from the bottom. Some people try to take the shortcuts, and when you do get your trainer's license, if you went through the shortcuts, you're going to feel the pain. So it's best to just start from the bottom and learn everything, because in this game you're never going to stop learning. So it's best, just like the horse, to have a good foundation under you.
Before heading back to work, trainer Joe Taylor shared a funny memory from his time spent at the barn.
Well, he's 70 now, but this was back when we were both working for Karenny, and we had the old barns, and the old barns had dirt floors, and there's rats, and we used to have to pick the mats up and refill the holes in and stuff. And the one time we were picking the mats up, and he fell back against the wall, and thank God he had long johns on, because a rat ran right under the mat, right up his leg. And I said, Larry, I think that rat just went up your leg. And he reached around and actually grabbed it, walked out to the shed row. He was holding on to it. I unbuttoned his pants, pulled him down, and the thing jumped out, ran right back into the stall.